folks, Danny here with Bulldog Smith Farms, back with another knife unboxing. I just got the mail. It's mail call at the Bulldog Smith Farms, and I got the mail, and I've been waiting on something that's pretty special. And I I automatically go to opening everything, and I'm like, whoa, hang on, Hoss. Set the camera up. So I'm going to open this thing up all the way, and we're going to see what's in it. I'm going to use this here fella here. Look at that. I haven't showed that one yet. Look at that carbon fiber. I had to have that. I like carbon fiber. I'm weird. I love carbon fiber, and I love wood and bone and antler, natural things. I never had a painted guitar. They were all flame maple, walnut, and so I really like natural materials. I love black and brown and those kind of colors, and I also like cool stuff like Kevlar and carbon fiber. And now all the new camo covers and all that stuff is awesome. They packed this joker up pretty good. Looks like a nice box. I'll say that. Oh yeah. Looks pretty good. This joker came from Kentucky. Yeah. Derby Trail, Corbin, Kentucky. That's pretty nice. Tuya knives. Yep. Told you I wasn't afraid to buy something that was made in China, but it's got to be something really good. True knife enthusiast. I'd say I might qualify as one of them. Put some glasses on where I can see something. Yeah. We're gonna see. Let's see what's in here. You know what? I like really nice boxes. I really like a nice box. And I have got a setup I've been working on, and I'm using my boxes to stack knives so I can display them, kind of, and so it's really nice boxes. Really look a lot better than just some of these companies. Case knives. Come on, guys. You have beautiful boxes. Put your knives in them. Not just super fancy ones. Put them in super fancy boxes. But use them nice boxes instead of just a little old cardboard box. Alright. Let's open this thing up and see what it is. Oh, yeah. Got some stuff in there. Tuya Knife Limited. We got Look at that. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. I did not even know that was going to be in there. Let's see. Oh, don't have to cut that one. It's open at the bottom. There we go. Man, that is really smells good. Smells like leather. Look at that. That pretty leather. That is really nice. That is a nice knife slit with a top. How awesome is that? Man. I don't know if that's whole grain leather, but well, I guess you know you have to get a finish on it, you have to sand it, but it's leather. See? That is really sweet. I think I'm gonna actually use this one. You know, we get all these little pouches and zippered pouches, and I really like them, and especially if they have a cool design embroidered on them or something. But what do you do with them? You know, we've got a box of them because there's not really a way to display them. Even nice sheaths, you have to try to figure out a way to display them. Well, look at that nice. Ain't that nice? Ain't that a cool presentation? Nice foam, velvet. Oh man, my favorite color. Man, I saw this guy and I was like, I gotta have that thing. Oh man, I gotta look at it. Oh wow, that feels incredible. Man, that is so nice. I was expecting this texture to be rough, but it's not. It's awesome smooth, but looks like it has texture. Look at that thing. Look at that carbon fiber. I mean, it looks like snake skin. It is called green venom, and that totally, you know, it reminds me of a green snake, grass snake, but I don't know, there's some venomous snake it seems like it reminds me of too. Perfect. And look at that. The clip is pretty cool. Just, you know, amazing what just a few little kind of a little bit of design can do to add to something. That is incredible. So you can see the green through them. That is so cool. It's like veins on the back of a Mustang window. Ain't that amazing? Man, it's not often that I'm that impressed with something. What does that say? You know, when your eyes get old. I need a dang magnifying glass. Oh, I see. That's the numbers. It's numbered. I was wondering where they were going to do that. Let me see if I can get a little light on it. That helps. 231 of 300. 231 of 300. Yeah, I'm not bald. Not bald. Not yet. Not yet. I don't know if you'll be able to see them little numbers, but they're right there. That is awesome. Titanium. Awesome carbon fiber. I've never seen this kind of carbon fiber. I had no idea it existed. I really liked the black titanium. Comes in several colors. It comes in a white or silver titanium or carbon fiber. I believe they say it's silver twill. Kind of looks white or silver, and it comes in a. I believe right off the bat they had 4 different kinds. 2 of them were carbon fiber, and the one that's I guess the main production ones is this one, the silver twill carbon fiber, and 80s camo carbon. And I think the other one might have been watermelon sugar or something. But it didn't take long for that one to get going. I immediately went, oh man, it snuck up on me and got released faster than I was hoping, and I wasn't getting paid yet, and so I said I've got to go get some money, and that one got going. Although I would have had to have this one anyway, but that other one I really did like too. Let's get this thing open. Woo! I might have to do it like this for a second. That thing ought to open easy. But for my old hands, that holds a little bit. There we go. That holds a little bit far back for my old stiff thumb. That thing, look at that blade. Look at that thing. That is something else. I got Tuya. I get it. There we go. That there. And we got there my buddy BeEdc on there. And Brian from BeEdc right there on it. It's so cool. And man, look at that hollow grind. That is awesome. It's 90V steel. That is something else. Man. I'll tell you, you might be just like me. And I saw this handle and I thought, oh, I love it. And I saw this blade and I thought, that's not me. I'm not big on the straight edges and that kind of real pointy tip. And I just thought, that's just not really my thing. But it's a friend, and he's a great guy, and then you guys probably seen it. If you're seeing me, you surely know BeEdc and Rob's Nerdy Knives. If you're seeing my little old video, frame lock. That thing is so nice, man. The finishing. Brian he's always talking about how amazing Tuya does on their fit and finish and quality, and he was not exaggerating. That thing is really nice. Man, I mean, the tolerances on it are just amazing. I love that black. Let me get this way. That might help a little. Yeah, get a little more light on this situation. That is so nice. Love that almost full back spacer, you know, all the way to where you got to leave a little bit of room there for cleaning and stuff. That is so awesome. And that sweet jimping right there. Look at all that jimping. All the way out to there. Man. And, you know, you think that point is awful pointy, ain't it? But everybody I've heard from said it is not nearly as fragile as you'd think. Boy, that's a needle. That is a needle. You think that thing won't get in somewhere and get into something. That is gorgeous. Look at that beautiful fuller. That is so awesome. I love that hole. Love that hole. I think I would make it a little bit longer, come out a little bit further for my hands, but you know, I always say I'm an exception. I've got all kinds of problems, but yeah, see, it could come back a little bit further this way to get in there for me to grab it and get a hold of it really good. I'm a little bit behind it. I'm just a little bit behind there. So I would extend that out just that much. Just to there. Just a little bit. But, you know, most people probably have a lot more dexterity than me. A lot. Pretty good access to the lock. I know Brian was talking about some things that they had come up with, you know, that they had to give a little bit more. They had to cut it out a little bit more for access to the lock, and it really is pretty easy to get to that lock. Smooth. Man, that is smooth. I've gotten used to smooth now, and that is smooth. Let's see what kind of sound we got going on here. I want to hear that myself. That's pretty cool. Pretty light. I'll have to look up, see how much it weighs. But I'll tell you what, I am absolutely thrilled. You guys might have seen Rob's Nerdy Knives. He got Brian's actual copy and got to get a hold of it just as they were being dropped, and was so impressed with it that he got it. And if Rob is impressed with a knife, it's got to be a pretty dang good knife. And he did exactly what I just did. He just told the truth. I saw the blade and I thought that's just not my style. And then he got the knife and like, yeah, okay, yeah, it is. And him being honest and open about his initial reaction, looks wise, and sort of blade style wise, and then that it overcame that, not only overcame that, but really impressed him, made me just go, I gotta get one now. I gotta get one now. And so I jumped on it, and there's a few of them left over there. I don't know if I'd wait too long, but gosh, it's a beautiful knife. It is a beautiful knife. I like that thing. I could see carrying that a good bit. Well, I'm not gonna carry on all day about it, but I'm gonna do a little looking at info and stuff, and do a couple little things, and then I'm gonna come back and do a full review on it, and I'm gonna carry it a little bit and see what I think of how it carries, and just as a EDC, everyday EDC knife. And let me see if I gotta figure out the angle on it. I gotta get the right angle on it. That'll work. Man, that's a beautiful knife. Brian, brother, that is a beautiful knife. Yeah, it's easier for me to do with my left hand. That's just, unfortunately, my right eye and my right hand got hit. Yeah, I can do it pretty easy with my left hand. That's just no feeling. Yeah, so for you regular guys, that won't be no problem to that. And I might be choking on that bolster too, trying to get to it. Yeah, that is something. I like that they just went little extra steps, like a filler tab that matches, and the hardware's gorgeous too. That is a beautiful knife. Hey. Don't you love mail call and new knife day? Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna get off of here, but remember, the word of the Lord is sharp as a razor, and it's as sharp as this guy. Look, it's like, I mean, ooh, that thing's sharp. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. I need to get me some paper over here. I keep not having paper. And I've got magazines laying everywhere. Oh yeah. Not the best paper cutter in the world, but that thing does cut. I'm cutting through dang tape and everything. That ain't just paper, y'all. That's tape. This thing's taped up. That is something else. Yeah, that's tape and 2 layers of paper. Man. And I'll tell you, I want to thank them too. Warren Blades. Can you see it? Warren Blades is the official U.S. distributor for Tuya knives, and they are in Kentucky, in Corbin, Kentucky, and they got this knife to me pretty darn quick, 4 days, 5 days maybe, and that's with all this snowmageddon and snowpocalypse going on. And it's bad up there in Kentucky. I've been waiting on a package from a buddy up there. Well, Chris, I'm a professional dad. I've been waiting on a package for a dang good while, and it's just stuck. It just got up there and in the snow and just got stuck. So they got this out somehow, and it came unbeknownst to me. It just showed up. I was looking for it and couldn't find it, and then bam, it was here. So y'all remember, the word of the Lord is sharp as a razor, and it'll cut you to the bone. But the Lord, grace is sufficient to heal all wounds. Y'all stay sharp. God bless. And I'll see you back next time on Bulldog Smith Farms.